From right there on, I knew exactly what was going to happen. Rhea was going to get yet another championship match. Oh my gosh. It would have been so easy to just have Rhea Ripley attack Io Sky after the match. You say why? Because she's frustrated. That's literally the only reason as to why. Why is she getting all these championship matches? Just because. Why are they so afraid of turning Rhea back into a heel? It's like they're going to do the same thing with Roman Reigns, where they're going to be afraid to turn him back into a heel. Why? Edge was a top heel for many years. Basically only a heel for so long, and everybody loved it. Everybody continued to boot it, but they loved it. Randy Orton was a top heel for so many years, and they loved it. Why can't Rhea just continue to be the top heel of the women's division? Why not continue to be a top heel? It would look so much better. It would make so much more sense. I said that she could have easily just taken out Io Sky, and then when Naomi comes out celebrating and all that stuff, and then you have you have her talking about who's gonna be next and all this stuff, or who's gonna be coming after her. This is when you can have Rhea Ripley come out and say. And maybe you have somebody got to mention that Io Sky would be getting a rematch and all that stuff. Or you could have Adam Pearce come out and say that, when Io Sky is healthy, that she'll get a rematch because she is the front of the line and all that. Then you could have Rhea Ripley come on out and say that she took out Io Sky. So the front of the line is not there anymore. She is, in fact, the front of the line now. And that would be a great way to go into Rhea Naomi. You have Rhea now actually enacting brutality, being the Eradicator, being the character that she's supposed to be. But instead, you want to keep portraying Rhea as this loving woman, and it's like, why? You made the woman abuse Dominic Mysterio for months upon months, force him into the Judgment Day. You had him and Rhea Ripley going into Rey Mysterio's house and going at his mom and his sisters and Rey and all that stuff. You had this woman doing all kind of crazy, just heinous things for months upon months upon months upon months for the whole entire freaking year. And then you just turn the woman into a face. Mind you, she destroyed Liv Morgan all because Liv Morgan won a contenders match, won a number one contenders match, and won a challenge for the world title. And she told Liv Morgan to stay out of my business. Well, the championship is her business because she won a number one contenders match. Whatever. Then she tells Naomi to stay out of her business. Well, Naomi was Money in the Bank holder, so you're going after a championship. Io Sky is her business because Io has a championship and Naomi has Money in the Bank. Naomi could cash in on literally whoever the hell she wanted to cash in on. North American Championship, NXT Women's Championship, Tag Team titles, IC title, US title, Women's World Championship, WWE Women's Championship. Now there's this whole AAA partnership, that Women's AAA title. Now there's a TNA kind of thing as well, TNA partnership. You get the TNA Knockout title, TNA Tag title. Hell, she want to go ahead and go over to AEW. She can go cash in on Toni Storm or Mercedes Moné, or go to Ring of Honor and cash in on Athena, or the interim champion Mina Shirakawa for the Ring of Honor TV title. She can do whatever the hell she want to do. So why the hell wouldn't she do it? What do you mean your business? Mind you, why did Rhea even get the match to begin with? Why did she get the Evolution match to begin with when Io literally told Asuka 2 weeks before that the woman she wanted to face, that she always wanted to face, was Asuka? What the hell happened in between that week or two? What the hell happened? Did her and Asuka have a falling out? Mind you, if you would have done Io and Rhea, and you would have had Rhea continuously take out Io, or even just take out Io after Evolution, you could have actually had Asuka come on out to challenge Rhea because of what she did to Io. She could easily say, we might not be Damage Control anymore, but that's still my friend. That is still one of my best friends. You could have had Kyrie come out and actually challenge her. You could have had, maybe things growing between Asuka and Io that we didn't even know were happening. So that's why Asuka didn't come on out, but Kyrie come on out because Kyrie's really cool with Io Sky. And then Kyrie, and Rhea have a match, and then Rhea takes out Kyrie, and then afterwards she continues to attack her, and then here comes Asuka. You could have done that, but you don't want to do that. There's nothing else that they want to do with this woman other than have her in the world title scene. And that's the issue. Y'all bring up, all you Rhea stands, you'll bring up John Cena, Randy Orton, Roman Reigns, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria. All these people earn their matches via matches. Lyra faced Bayley in a number one contenders match 2 weeks ago. The match ended in a draw because I forgot what happened exactly. I think both women got counted out or something like that, or whatever the hell happened in that match. Oh no, it was a double pin. Both women had a double pin, so the match just got, whatever. So they both got they both got their match at Evolution. This past Monday, Lyra beat Bayley in the number one contenders match 2 out of 3 falls. She's at least earning the matches. Rhea got a rematch against Io and lost. She lost. It was a double disqualification which really made no sense for Io, by the way, because she accidentally missile drop kicked Bianca Belair. But then Rhea Ripley literally beat up Bianca Belair. Did not get suspended at all. Literally got it like lifted, like suspended, and then Adam Pearce said that they were gonna suspend it, but then they just lifted it. Really? Everybody else got suspended for hitting the ref, but Rhea doesn't. Okay, so then she gets a rematch. She gets a rematch to a rematch that she shouldn't have gotten a rematch to at WrestleMania. Mind you, she never even gave Liv Morgan her rematch. Rhea got multiple rematches against Liv Morgan last year, but Liv Morgan can't get one. Can't get not a one. Okay, got it. And then she gets the Evolution match for no reason. And now she's getting this match for no reason. And y'all gonna say, but she wasn't pinned. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She wasn't the champion. You don't get a rematch clause just because you didn't get pinned if you weren't the champion. People saying that Io Sky is too much in the title scene. How? How? She was in an Elimination Chamber number one contenders match against Liv Morgan, and Rhea Ripley interfered. Last year, she won a 30-woman or 20-woman battle royale, whatever the hell it was, a something woman battle royale to face Io at Saturday night's main event. 2 months after winning her dang battle royale. So you're telling me that Io can earn the matches, that everybody else, that Liv didn't even get the world title after she took out Rhea. She had to beat Becky Lynch for it. And after losing a battle royale, it was a big old battle royale. Becky Lynch won the title, and then Liv goes on to face Becky. Mind you, at least at the very bare minimum, that was the first time she had a world title shot in over 2-3 years now, because the last time she was about to get one, Rhea took her out. So it's like, I don't understand why, since last year, 2024, after WrestleMania, almost every single world title shot from Raw has gone to Rhea Ripley. Let's look at them all. Battle Royale, that was literally just a Battle Royale. Then we have Liv versus Becky, that's number 2. Then we have Liv versus Lena, that's number 3. Then we have Liv versus Rhea, number 4. Then we have Liv versus Rhea, number 5 at Bad Blood. Then we have Liv versus Io at Saturday Night's Main Event. Then we have Liv versus Rhea, Liv versus Io, we have Liv versus Rhea. Then we have Rhea versus Io, Rhea versus Io, Rhea versus Io Bianca, Rhea versus Io, and now Rhea versus Io versus Naomi. Ciao. Why does she need to be in all of these world title matches? Mind you, folks be getting mad at Mercedes Moné for holding all these belts. Folks is mad at Roman Reigns for being in all these main events when he was the big dog. Folks is mad at Charlotte Flair for having all these dang titles, taking all these title shots from everybody. Folks is mad at Cody Rhodes for being a world champion last year. Y'all was mad about Cody Rhodes being a world champion. Mind you, after Cody lost 39, what happened? He had to go beat Brock Lesnar. He had to go beat Dominic Mysterio. He had to go beat Judgment Day. He had to go beat Shinsuke. He had to go win a battle. He had to go win the Royal Rumble to actually be able to face Roman Reigns again. After WrestleMania 41, he had to win a whole King of the Ring tournament to actually get to face John Cena again. Rhea Ripley is the only person on the roster who doesn't have to earn her matches. She just gets her matches because she's a superstar. And y'all won't say creative control. But y'all real quick say creative control about Mercedes Moné. But y'all won't say it about Rhea Ripley though. Y'all won't say it about Rhea Ripley. But y'all say it about Mercedes Moné. Okay. That's interesting because, again, she's had every world title shot this year. And for those of y'all that are going to say, well, who could you throw into the world title scene? Yeah, there's nobody. They're all in tag teams. Asuka and Liv Morgan and Roxanne and Raquel are all in tag teams, guys. Who else are you going to throw into the world title scene? Well, here's the problem with that. When Liv Morgan and Raquel were in a tag team together, Liv Morgan was going for the world title again. Raquel was going for the IC title. So why can't Roxanne go for the world title? Why can't Raquel go for the world title? Why can't Asuka go for the world title? Why can't Kairi Sane go for the world title? Why can't Bayley now go for the world title? I mean, she has history with Naomi. She has more history with Naomi than both Io and Rhea do combined. Why can't Rhea go into a big feud with Io Sky where she finally goes over Io Sky, just not for a world title? So then down the line, you could run that back again when Io or Rhea has the world title, and you could, finally see if Rhea can get over Io. Why can't Rhea do anything else? Roman Reigns has not had a title shot for who knows how long now. Mind you, Cody Rhodes literally said the man can be the very first person to get a world title shot because he's earned it. Yet Roman Reigns did not take the world title shot. He hasn't had a world title shot, technically speaking, I guess, since like 2019, because of the fact that was the last time like he actually wasn't a champion before the whole 4-year reign. But it's like for the whole past year of 2024, he was in the Bloodline stuff, and then he went to the Seth Rollins CM Punk stuff, and now he's gonna continue being in the Seth Rollins CM Punk stuff. But Rhea can't be in anything else. You think Roman Reigns doesn't sell as much as Rhea does, if not more? You think Cody Rhodes doesn't sell as much as Rhea Ripley, if not more? You think Jey Uso doesn't sell as much, if not more? Mind you, Jey Uso has to earn his matches. Jey Uso went into the King of the Ring, then he went into the Gauntlet match. Like, he has to earn his matches. He's probably not even going to get into the world title scene anymore either. So it's like, everybody else has to earn their ways. Heck, CM Punk, Randy Orton, like John Cena, they all had to earn their ways. Mind you, even John Cena like had to earn his way in. I guess you could say that he politicked his way into the Elimination Chamber, which is fine, he did. But like the Royal Rumble, he had the Royal Rumble match, and then he went on to the Elimination Chamber. Mind you, this guy has more of a reason than Rhea Ripley for being able to politic his way into a match. He's John Cena. He's a legend. He carried I don't want to say he carried WWE, but he definitely played a very big, intricate part in WWE's success throughout the PG era for at least like 10, 20 years. So he kind of has a very good reason. And for most people, they would say that he carried WWE. Me personally, I don't even care about John Cena, so whatever. But, he would have a very good reason. But Rhea Ripley does not have to. Mind you. We're going to talk about something else, because I brought it up earlier about character development. Rhea Ripley has been the exact same character her entire career. People say she had a character change with the whole mommy thing. No, she didn't. What was the difference? She's called herself mommy? Okay, so it was still the whole brutality thing. It was still the whole eradicating thing, which is what she's been doing since NXT. Mind you, y'all the same folks that said Bianca Belair needs a character change. Charlotte Flair needs a character change. John Cena needs a character change. Y'all said Cody Rhodes needs a damn character change. It's been like 3 years. Roman Reigns needs a character change. So everybody else needs a character change but Rhea Ripley. But Rhea bloody Ripley. Everybody else needs it but her. Okay, got it. You got it. This woman has done nothing to make anybody bigger. Mind you, y'all say that all y'all biggest gripe about Charlotte Flair is that she didn't put anybody over. But Rhea Ripley ain't got to put anybody over, right? Rhea Ripley ain't got to put anybody over. But Charlotte Flair got to put folk over. Okay, that don't make any sense. That y'all biggest gripe about Mercedes Moné with these damn titles that she ain't putting nobody over. But Rhea Ripley don't got to put anybody over. Y'all biggest gripe about Becky Lynch is that she don't put anybody over. But Rhea Ripley doesn't have to put anybody over. What? No. You have to put people over in wrestling because that's how that works. That's how wrestling advances. Mind you, for the 30,000th time that I've said on this podcast now, putting somebody over does not mean you have to lose to them. It means making them look like they are legit. That's all. You gotta make them look like they are competent to be in the ring with you and be on your level. That's all. Gunther does that very, very well by making all his opponents look believable against him, but still being able to show that he is the most dominant wrestler in the ring. Rhea Ripley does not do that. Throughout her entire 2023 reign, besides Nia and Becky, who are Nia Jax and Becky Lynch, every other wrestler did not look like they belonged in the same ring with Rhea Ripley. Mind you, Becky Lynch doesn't even do that. Charlotte Flair didn't even do that. Only Rhea Ripley made it look like as if she was just bigger than life and bigger than everybody else that was in the match, and that nobody could actually be on an equal footing with her because she is just so far above them. You don't do that as a wrestler. If you say it's the booking, that's not just the booking. That's not just the booking. That is also a bit on Rhea. Rhea has a voice. She could literally tell them, I want to make people look competent to me. Roman Reigns told WWE, I'm not losing to Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39. He said, I'm not losing to Cody at WrestleMania 39. What happened? He didn't lose to Cody at WrestleMania 39. You tell me that Rhea Ripley can't say, hey, I want these people to be competent to me? We don't hear any stories about that. So before y'all try to say, but we don't know anything. Okay, but we haven't heard anything that denies it either. We haven't heard anything that denies it or proves it true. So we have to just go on the belief that she's possibly not. She's possibly not, or possibly is, one of the two. I'm going to lean towards possibly not, since there ain't no damn story ever came out. So the woman can't put anybody over. Can't make anybody look competent in the ring with her. Can't earn any one of her title shots. And y'all don't want to say she got creative control. But y'all are real quick to say that other people got creative control, i.e. Mercedes Moné. Y'all are real quick to say that people are overbooked, i.e. Jey Uso. But y'all are not ready to say that Rhea Ripley is possibly overbooked or has creative control. It lets me know a lot. I also have something else written here as well. Her best attribute is her star power and her pin. She's not the best in ring. She's not the best character worker. She's not the best mic worker, nor is she the most charismatic. She's just a superstar who's really good all around, but nothing special. One to two elite matches doesn't automatically make you elite in the ring. There are a lot of y'all that say that she is the best mic worker. No, she's not. Liv Morgan is better than her. Bianca Belair is better than her. We've seen in the promos with Bianca Rhea, the best woman on the mic was Bianca. So that already invalidates that. And I'm not saying that she's a bad mic worker. I think she is one of the top 10 in the women's division, but I don't think she's anywhere near the top 5. Ring work wise, she's not the best in ring either. She's an elite seller. I should have put that there as well. Elite seller, top 5 stamped. Other things though, no, she can't keep up with certain folks. She can't keep up with any of the Joshi wrestlers like Asuka, like Kairi, like Io. She can't slow down for anybody either, because there are certain wrestlers that she should have slowed down for, like a Zoe Stark, like a she wrestled, was that Indy Hartwell? Might have been Indy or something like that. She wrestled Indy, couldn't slow down for her. She wrestled Natalya, couldn't slow down for her, which is crazy. No, my bad. She couldn't adjust to Natalya. She because she can't do technical wrestling, so she couldn't adjust. She's a power wrestler that couldn't have some kind of adjustments. Mind you, she's not even a great power wrestler. She's not that strong. She's not. That's very much so evident that Raquel and Jade and Bianca are much better power wrestlers than even and Nia Jax as well, and heck, even Charlotte are all much better power wrestlers than Rhea. So you can't say that she's the best in ring, you can't say she's the best on mic, and you can't say she's the best character worker, because the character, what's the character? If you think she's a better character worker than Naomi, you're actually crazy. If you think she's a better character worker than Nikki Cross, you're actually crazy. Let's look at the characters that Nikki has been able to portray. Nikki Cross, Nikki ASH, Nikki Cross, I guess, again, with the Wyatt Six and all that. This is all character work. Also, there's a little 5 foot of Fury woman named Alexa Bliss who's still walking around. So to think that Rhea's even better than Alexa is actually crazy in my opinion. Also, fun fact, Alexa Bliss's last title she won was at 26. Just a world title. Go ahead and keep that in mind. I want you just to keep that in mind, okay? Very, very interesting, by the way. Nothing to do with Rhea Ripley, by the way. Nothing to do with Rhea. I just literally, we had a conversation about this last night on live. I thought that was crazy, but whatever. But yeah, no, Alexa Bliss is right there. Nia Jax is right there. Becky Lynch is also right there. Nikki Cross is right there. Like, there's plenty of other women who are better character workers. Okay, so she's not the best at any one of these. She's really, really good, though. I am not taking anything away from Rhea Ripley as far as her in-ring ability, just because I don't two-hand glaze her the way y'all do. She is really, really good in all these areas. Top 15 in all these areas, in my opinion. But she's not the elite of the elite. I feel like she is in basketball terms, a much better Andre Iguodala. She's like Andre Iguodala, where he's really, really good at all these things on the court. but he's not like elite in any area, maybe besides like defense, and that's it. And that's for her selling. She's a super elite seller. Honestly, if you want to give a great comparison, that I just thought about wrestling wise, she's Dolph Ziggler. She's literally Dolph Ziggler. Not great on the mic, not great in, not elite on the mic, not elite in ring, not elite with the character work, but an elite seller and a super over superstar. And her charisma, by the way, I'm sorry, just walking in the ring and just giving like a sexy smile and all that's not charismatic. It's the same thing with Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns actually does a bit more in the ring, at least, to show his charisma. Rhea doesn't do a lot of talking on stuff in the ring. Again, for those of y'all that are gonna try to say, blame the booker, Ash, blame the booker. She has a voice. Why do y'all think that this woman is not allowed to speak at all? Like, why do y'all think that she just can't speak up at all and say anything, but everybody else can? Mind you, Charlotte could, Becky could, Bianca could, Sasha could, Alexa could, Bailey could. Everybody else can speak up. But Rhea, come on, bro. We're not doing this like as if only Rhea cannot speak up. She's the biggest superstar in the company. Y'all keep telling me that. The biggest superstars in the company have a voice. So it's like, no, I don't hate Rhea Ripley. Again, just to make sure that's very much so clear. I don't hate Rhea. I don't know Rhea personally. I've seen interviews. She looks like a decent human being. I'm not gonna say she's a good human being because I don't know the person. Y'all are too quick to just stamp anybody as a good human being, and then when you find out some crazy things, you're like, oh, damn, you know what? Or because like they do one or two good things, y'all are ready to call them a good human being. I'm not calling anybody a good human being until I actually know you personally. I say decent for anybody that I don't know personally. So she's a decent human being. That doesn't mean that she can't have any criticism. Y'all will criticize everybody else. Y'all last year were calling Sami Zayn Sammy Hogan. Y'all have been calling Becky Lynch Becky Hogan. Y'all have been calling Mercedes Hogan. Y'all have been calling Cody Hogan. You've called John Cena Hogan. You've called everybody else a Hogan, but we can't call Rhea Ripley a Hogan. No, she's a Hogan. She's a Hogan right now. We don't mean it in the literal terms. We're not saying that Rhea Ripley's racist. Although I will say this one thing, and I'm not saying she's racist, but I'm just saying she called out all the people who were making fun of Liv Morgan for getting injured, but she can't call out anybody using her name to be racist towards Naomi. Just saying. Anyways, gonna leave that one there. And I need to not even touch on that one any more than that. Rhea Ripley, though, she's becoming worse than Charlotte Flair. Because y'all call Charlotte Flair bad. Go back and actually watch her run. She put women over. Plenty of women over, especially after like 2016. That was like the last time she was like winning like a lot of world titles in 1 year. After that, she was putting a lot of women over. Like 2017 to like 2019, she was putting a whole lot of women over. One of the big ones, hint, is referred to as the man. But the hugger. But okay. Anyways, yeah, nah. I just think that like they gotta just chill with Rhea, man. You gotta chill with her, man. I understand this woman's a superstar. I understand this woman is one of the biggest draws in the company. I understand this woman is really, really, really damn good. I'm not taking anything from her at all. I think she's really, really good. I'm not gonna two-hand glaze her like some of y'all be doing because that's just not what I gotta do. Because I don't feel the need to do that. I'm gonna call it how I see it. But it's becoming a bit too much with this woman. She is becoming the exact same way that I said about Roman Reigns. That once Roman Reigns, was the big dog, it was awful. It was the worst time. This dude was always in the WrestleMania main event scenes. He was always getting the big world title shots. Even though there were times that he at least earned them, it was like, dude, you're every Mania main event. You're every freaking pay-per-view main event. Like, you're everywhere. You're everywhere. And it's just like, it becomes just a bit too much. And it's like, I really wish for Rhea Ripley, she does have a tribal chief down the line where she becomes this new character. I really wish they would have ran a program with her and Io Sky instead of being in that world title scene. I wish that they would do other things with her because I don't dislike Rhea. I just don't want to see somebody shoved in my face 24/7. That's all it is. And I'm also going to be real with y'all. Y'all complained about Charlotte, but don't complain about Rhea. I think a lot of that might just be pretty privilege as well. And I'm not saying that Charlotte Flair is ugly by any means, but y'all were never like attracted to Charlotte Flair the way y'all are attracted to Rhea Ripley, where y'all will literally sexualize this woman 24/7. She'll post thirst traps and y'all be all up in that comment section. Like, y'all are clearly very much so attracted to her. So y'all give pretty privilege to people, even though a lot of people go around saying that we don't want to give pretty privilege to people, but then you do it for Rhea Ripley. It doesn't really make any sense. whatever, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know. But y'all didn't want to give pretty privilege to Roman Reigns. Although I will, to be fair, that little goatee he had, he did not look pretty by any means. With the beard and all that stuff, much more prettier, man. But with the goatee, not a fan of a goatee. Not a fan of a goatee. Like I don't know what y'all see in Jalen Hurts. No offense, Jalen Hurts, by the way, you my dog. I just goatee don't really do it. It's not a goatee. It's not connected. Okay. Don't try to say it's a goatee. It's not connected. Okay. Look, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Shut up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways.